Hi, I'm Peggy at Headshots by Peggy, and today on the Headshot, we are going to talk about the difference between commercial headshots and theatrical headshots. I'm always telling you, your headshot is the biggest part of your marketing strategy. The reason that is because your headshot is the thing that you submit for roles. It's the first impression that you give to casting directors most of the time. It's how you introduce yourself to other people in the industry. They see your headshot first and foremost. So not only are amazing, effective headshots important, but it's important that you understand what a headshot is, how to use it, and what's appropriate in which situation. So we're going to go back to some basics and just talk about what is the difference between a commercial headshot and a theatrical headshot. So we're going to start talking about commercial headshots. A commercial headshot is submitted when you are submitting yourself for a commercial. So let's start right there. If you're submitting for a commercial, you're going to be selling something. So what do you need to be? You need to be bright and bubbly and happy, and you need to be likable. Because if you're not likable, you're probably not going to be very good at selling a product, and therefore you're probably not going to get cast. Does that make sense? Even if you're a villain in a commercial, you're still a cool, likable villain, all right? Because that's the point, we're trying to sell you something. It's a commercial. So how is a commercial headshot different from a theatrical headshot? A commercial headshot normally has a bright backdrop, mainly usually fairly solid. If it does have a little stuff going on, it's very subtle, very blurred out, very far away, and very neutral in the colors, or very bright, but not anything that's, like a city background or something like that. It's going to be more bright colors and very, very plain. Now, your colors that you wear should also go for what role you're trying to submit for. What kind of a commercial do you think you're going to be submitting for? Are you going to submit for doctors? Are you submitting for moms? Are you submitting for attorneys? Whatever those things are, you need to kind of dress appropriately for that. But also think bright, okay? Don't wear black or white or things that are going to pull and drain your skin color. Wear things that are going to be happy and attractive and pull your eyes in. Now, the other thing you want to think about is on a commercial, they have 15 seconds to identify your character. So in that, it has to be really specific, really quick. Now, let's talk a little bit about theatrical, and then I'm going to go back and talk about generally how to get those specific looks in your headshot. So a theatrical headshot is a little bit darker, a little bit deeper, a little bit less smiley. It has, where the commercial has bright, even lighting without very many shadows, a theatrical headshot's going to have cinematic lighting, lots of fun shadows that can kind of, define jaw lines and cheekbones and, really play with lighting and make it look very cinematical and fun. So that is aesthetically the difference between a headshot of commercial and theatrical. So theatrical is going to be a little more serious, a little bit less smiley. You don't have to be likable because we don't know what your character is. Maybe your character isn't necessarily likable. Maybe it's powerful. Maybe it's strong. Maybe it's weak and vulnerable. Maybe, whatever that character may be, maybe it is fun and silly. But whatever that role is that we're trying to accomplish in theatrical, it's going to be a little bit darker as far as the lighting, a little bit more fun, and a little bit more cinematic. Now, this applies to both commercial and theatrical. Things need to be specific. Years ago, you could have one good commercial headshot and one good theatrical headshot, and you were good to go. Nowadays, it's more specific. Let's just talk about commercials. casting directors are getting 6,000 headshots submitted for one role. So they're going to go through that pretty quick, and you need to pop. So let's talk about what that pop is. It's not just the color of the background. It's not just the color of your clothes. It's not just the amazing lighting or the amazing pose. It's you. So if you come in to get your headshots taken and you're like, I just want a commercial headshot, and you don't have any specific characters in mind, that's going to come across on the image. It's going to be a blank, pretty, handsome, cute, sexy, whatever headshot, but it's not really going to say anything. There's not going to be any depth to it. There's not going to be any pop to it. So what that pop is your emotions. And when you come in with a specific role in mind, then you get there in your head, you get there in your imagination, you get there in your body, and I'm able to capture that in the camera. And then it's going to show in your image, in your eyes, in the line in your smile, and all these little body tells. See, as humans, we are naturally good at reading body language. Like, we're amazing at it. So when you see something, you already know, oh, they're lying, or oh, they're trustworthy, or oh, they're hilarious, or oh, I bet that would be, they're having fun. Like, you already have an idea about this person. Now, you're not always right, but you always have a split judgment, right? And that's what we want in that headshot. We want that headshot split judgment for that casting director to go, oh, there's my doctor. Oh, there's my dad. Oh, there's my soccer mom. See, that's that pop, because they're looking at all these submissions, and you've got to jump out and say, that's me. That's me. I do that. Now, I know a lot of people give the advice of just be you, just be natural, just be you, which is great. But think about it. Who are you? I mean, who am I? I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer, I'm a first AD, I'm a mom, I'm a lot of things. So the way I am with Merrick is not the way I'm going to be with my clients. The way I'm with my clients is not the way I'm going to be with my kids. The way I am in the studio, the headshot studio, is not the way I'm going to be on set. You see what I mean? And they're all me. So put that into actor language. Who are you? Well, what roles are you really good at doing? That's who you are. So bring it. You're not faking it. You're just being that part of you and expressing that to the camera and letting me capture that to give you effective headshots. So whether that is in commercial or in theatrical, you want to make sure you bring that pop with you. You want to make sure that you're ready in your head when you come in to get headshots to get that out and express that and be that amazing actor that you are and be that role so that I can capture it. So I hope that helped explain some of the basic differences between commercial headshots and theatrical headshots. And I hope I helped explain what pop means and how your headshots can pop. So it's a combination of great lighting, great posing, great coloring, great blah, 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 but most of all, great you, because you're the one that's going to make your headshots pop. Okay, well, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I always am amazed at how many views I get and how many shares you guys do. It blows my mind, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to do that. I appreciate it when you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and like me and follow me on Instagram. I get a kick out of seeing all of your posts as well. I love that. Please leave me tons and tons of comments. And most importantly, have an amazing week. I'll see you next week.